Sorry about that, you can check the time stamp. I haven't moved anything. I was just trying to alt tab and I don't know how to do it on the MacBook keyboard. There it is. 650d remote live view window. There we go. So that's got to go a bit more to the left and up. And that'll do. So that should be moved it, because I moved these two stars across to there and then up. That should be right smack in the middle. I can take a very quick ISO 12800 shot of about next to no seconds just to prove that I'm in the right spot. Raw, everything's set to go. Raw, yes. Monitor, single, refresh. Alright, uncheck all, and let's do it. So this is a very high ISO, but I just want to check I framed that right. So that should be in the middle, and it'll be a raw shot, so these adjustments will be all wrong, but they might show something. Come on. Hope that battery lasts in that mount. It normally goes another half an hour before it craps up. Yeah, so there it is. Too far. I went too far with that arrow. So which way was that? That means back into live view. Got to move those stars back that way. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do, folks. Now I'm just going to have to check something else here, because if I reset, this is how the raw files get adjusted, as you'll see in a second. See how black they are and dark? All you do is you click this auto expand and it way over expands, but then we can, it's still not really far enough, is it? I'm going to go another 3 or 4 seconds on the right arrow. 1001, 1002, 1003. That'll do. Alright, wherever it is good enough. And then we'll stack. As a matter of fact, I might just start stacking anyway. So stop, into the file list. Oops, this is Southern Pinwheel Galaxy. So, oh, we don't well, yes, to show us how many we've stacked, we need to see it. This is M83, and turn that on, and it will now show the stacking. This is M83. It's ready to go. 1600. I'm going to go 60 seconds and times 9. So this is what I normally do when I'm out here by myself. And don't need that. Need 1600 and 60 seconds, which means I have to go to bulb and set up an interval. Oh, I don't want to set that intervalometer just yet, because I'll click uncheck all, out of the file list, monitor, stack, refresh the image viewer, and now I can go back over to here, get rid of that color adjustment just for the second so I can click the intervalometer going. Okay, so I don't need any delay time. The interval will be the 60 seconds plus about 10 seconds so that's 1 minute and about 10 seconds to allow for the thing to transfer the shot. I'm taking 9 shots, and the exposure time You can see 3 minutes last time with my Canon DSLR lenses I was using. So 1 minute shots, start, and we just wait. Now I'll fast forward or edit this video to come in at the last frame, but for now it's doing its stuff. And then I am definitely going to pack up because it is freezing here. Oh. So I don't need that anymore, I can turn that off. It's my iPad I'm just turning on. Which was also running out of batteries. Now after that shot comes in and stacks, this will say stacked 1 of 1. Then the next one will come in and it'll be 2 of 2 and all that kind of stuff. Here's the shutter. So it's now registering the images. You can see it's picked up the shot, so stacked none of 1. It's now going to take about a minute to stack it. Even though there's nothing to stack against, it takes a while. Well, it didn't, and I also went too far to the right, and I've got amp glow going on here. Right, so normally I go saturation of about 30. I go brightness way down, almost to the left, if not to the left. And I can start to see that darn green coming through again. Whoops, very sensitive. It's still a bit blue. So the reds. Right. Starting to look alright. Now, brightness, contrast, lens gradient, that's what it is. I need about 35. Let's apply that, it should come good. You can see even with just 2 stacked how much more detail you get when shooting raw. And I suppose 3 minutes or so to get this far and get that much detail isn't bad. You just got to wait a little bit longer when you move all the sliders around too, because it takes a while to catch up. Anyway, all good. When that says stack 3 of 3, I'll know that all of that lens gradient has taken. There's a very slight breeze that's picked up and it is freezing here. God, I need to get myself one of those ice freezer suits. Still haven't got all that lens gradient away. Stack 3, I'm going to have to go a bit more. 1, 2, 3. Yellow status bar means it's processing to show me the lens gradient applied very shortly. The yellow will disappear hopefully, and the lens gradient will actually apply. Oh, crikeys. It's nearly a third of the way through. There's a shutter gone in again. I'll just let it do its thing. I'm going to get rid of that there. I need to start taking flats, but I didn't. So there's 3 stacked. Beautiful. Eventually I'll get the right quantity of lens gradient to get rid of that brighter middle part there. You can see the difference. Raw shots are just so much more detailed. It's just crazy. And we're nearly there, although I've got to get rid of that amp glow. Contrast. Oops, I think that's my mobile phone running out of stuff. What I'm going to do is just bump up the black point a little. There we go, starting to get a really nice image now. And I'm going to crop it. And I'll show you how I'm going to crop it. To try and keep the image scale. And there we go. So we'll let it do its thing. I'm going to have to start the car shortly and charge up my phone. Look at that, that is really, really cool detail. We'll go full screen now and let it do its thing. Wait for it, that'll change. There we go. So I need to raise black point just another notch. Another notch. I'm watching to make sure I don't get rid of that fuzzy edges there. And that's pretty cool. I do need to drop expand maybe by 1 notch. And that'll hopefully... Oh, what did it just do? Why are you misbehaving like this? There we go. And I haven't trained the camera to tell it to get rid of remapped old pixels either. Oh well. Too bad, too sad. So now I can just... brightness is way down. Saturation's fine. Tint's okay. Lens gradient, I might try another notch of lens gradient. And next time when it eventually applies, it should darken that central area up a bit. Stack 5 of 7. It's going to be pretty cool. I think that was the lens gradient kicking in, so I might do another lens gradient or 2. Apply. You can really see some detail in that thing. That was the lens gradient kit there. That's starting to look really cool. Because it still says 5, I can tell it was the lens gradient that did that. So I'll go one more notch. Whoops, wrong way. Lens gradient, not expand gradient, you idiot. Here we go. And then we'll zoom right in on that thing. Whoops, something's going wrong. Oh, that's the stack algorithm doing its thing. We'll let it all settle down to get to 6 or 7 or 7 or 7 before I do anything more. There we go, you see it get darker again now. Stack 7 of 9. And one more on that lens gradient. Oh geez, I'm hungry. Need to go for some dinner as well. Running out of battery on the mount, freezing cold, and hungry. Such is the life of a video astronomer. And we might just drop the black point a tad. Because I can see like a red fuzzy glow around that thing. Oh, it's got 9 shots in there now. I can see stack 7 of 9, so that's good. And we might drop that red point one notch. When it gets to 9 of 9, I'm going to zoom in on that. You can see little red dots of starburst regions, blue. It's pretty cool. Come on, stack those last couple. Start zooming in. Just to show you what that looks like. That's spectacular. So that's 7 out of 9 stacked. 2 more to go. Colour balance is still out, unfortunately. Normally you can see clearly the red starburst regions in there, in amongst the blue starburst regions of the arms. But anyway, oh, there it is, stack 9 of 9. And I'll just see if I can raise the black point just a bit more. Not bad. And there you have it. Probably zoom in even more because it's so crystal clear. It's starting to get a little bit fuzzy now, so I'll sharpen it up a little bit. And, oops, it's too much sharpness. Have a look at that, eh? Spectacular. Spectacular. And if I get to contrast just a tad. What I'm trying to see here is if I can bump up the brightness a tad. To compensate for if I drop contrast again, It's probably the other way. I need to go fully left on brightness. Oh, come on. There we go. And then start going up in contrast. Ooh, too much. That's probably as nice an image as you can get. I think I've clipped a little bit of the faint nebulosity. If I bump saturation up a tad, it's almost on my screen getting a three-dimensionality about it. It's pretty darn cool. You can, wow. That's pretty cool. Gonna try and raise the back point just another tad to get rid of the red glow around those faint arms. That'll do. That is sweet as. Anyway, so yep, turn colour adjustments off, stop stacking, just to show you what stacking does too, by the way. There's all the raw files, the CR2s, and this is the stacked TIFF file. And again, they're all the originals. I can restack them tomorrow in PixInsight or anything you want to do, because the images are all unadjusted. They're the raw frames there. This viewer here might be adjusting the view, but it's not changing the raw data. So these are all available tomorrow to load into the astrophotography tool of your choice and restack. And right now, this is the current stacked TIFF as it's been operating. So very, very cool bit of software this. So thank you for watching. I think it's 3 parts of this video we've done now, and yeah, it's a fun way of doing things. Cheers.